Hello, bull friends. So I've tried to do your video like 4 times. Seriously, 4 different times. And I can't seem to get the energy of any other sign but yours. And I have your energy, but then I feel blocked. It's like I stop right in the middle. I feel like you guys are still kind of hiding. You're blocking people out. Okay. It's the end of the year. Let's talk December. December 2017. You made it all the way to the end of the year. Because it's been a rough several years. But I think things are going to start looking up in 2018. And I'm actually thinking of doing a forecast for each sign for 2018. But let's focus on the last month of 2017 because it's going to be a big one. It's going to be a time where taking advantage of saying things that you have not said all year long can happen. It can be a time for you to open up to people that you have not been able to open up to. And I don't even mean like bad relationships or anything like that, or friendships or family ships. I mean like you have some really good friends. You haven't been talking to them. You're married and you've kind of like been by yourself in a hole for a little bit. I think now would be a good time for opening up. It's the holidays in the United States. There are other holidays that go on around the world. I should really look into that. I've always been interested. So, all around the world. Taurus, tell me what holidays are going on. I am curious what you guys... I keep thinking cards are popping out and they're not. It's like they want to. I can shuffle for a while. Oh, there we go. Okay. Queen of Swords. She's independent. She's blunt. She knows what she wants. Very rational, very straightforward. Kind of a go-getter. Temperance. 2 of Pentacles. The 8 of Cups. Interesting. So, you're being very patient. Could be Sagittarius. But I feel like you're being very patient with a Queen of Swords. And it could be that you have thought about walking away from a Queen of Swords. Maybe juggling the idea. 2 of Pentacles, juggling. But you're being patient, as Taurus can be. Very patient. You know what's really cool about this Queen of Swords? I got to show you. She has a bull sitting next to her. She has a bull sitting next to her, and he's being very patient. And he's like protecting her. Very interesting. I don't know if you can hear that. It's my neighbors. I don't know what they're doing over there. So we have, we have the 9 of Wands. And usually the 9 of Wands is like resting after a battle. And this girl is not resting. She's like still ready for battle. And this came out with a Queen of Wands. So is this where the patience is coming from? Like you have to be patient with yourself because you're in a battle with a Queen of Wands? I feel like I'm moving in slow motion. Do we feel like we're moving in slow motion? Maybe you're taking on a Swords quality. I would say that you're battling this Queen of Swords, but the Wands came out with the Queen of Wands. So I'm just going to take that as the battle with the Queen of Wands. I think something needs to be said because the Moon in this card is telling me that there are possibly things that have been left unsaid. And these are the things that you want to walk away from, but you haven't said it yet. And you're trying to decide, when do I do that? How do I do that? It could be at work because you're juggling pentacles here. It could be two people on very opposite sides of the spectrum. Because you want justice. This could be a Libra. You want balance in your life. You don't want to juggle anymore. You don't want to fight anymore. It's been a long year. It's been a really, really long year. And who are you battling? Because this woman kind of looks like she's battling herself, but she's really in a defensive mode. Like, she's ready for somebody to come at her. It's like you guys are taking... Oh, it's so funny. I just heard this. Okay. So this Queen of Swords here, who you're protecting, it's like you're taking on this stance of, I'm going to sit here in my protective state until I have to do the battle. So you could be taking on this Queen of Swords mentality. Or you could just be projecting the Queen of Swords. Ten of Swords. You are super done. I think you've been super done for a long time, but you're unsure and you have things to say. And you're being a very patient bull. But I think you're in fight mode too. I don't think you're showing it. I don't think you're showing it. And why have you been so patient? Why are you so done? Because the Hierophant. That's you, of course. We all know that's you. The Hierophant in this deck has a whip. I'm not... Just go with me here. This isn't a bad thing I'm about to say. This Hierophant has a whip, and then he has like two slaves down here. Okay? I feel like you're taking back control of your life. I feel like you have felt very controlled, very captured, very Ten of Swords, stabbed in the back. You could be taking back control of your life at work. I think that you're going to come to a place in December where there's like, not really a revelation, but like a peace about you. Because you've been struggling financially. And you've been struggling in what you want to do to move forward in your purpose in life. And you've been struggling with love. And I mean, all of these struggles this year. And I mean, it's like every time we do a reading, whether it's for work or relationships or just general life, there's always the Pentacles. You guys are always balancing something. How exhausting is that? How exhausting is that? Oh. Taurus. The first half of November. Bring the fucking tower down. I mean December, sorry. The first half of December. Let's get rid of the tower this year. End the cycle. Because this keeps coming back. Why do we keep coming back to this point? It's like a constant battle in your life. Why do you want to battle so much? Why do you want to be in the Ten of Swords state? I mean, I know it's hard. I know I've had to walk away from things that I was invested in emotionally. Work. I had to work, you know, I walked away from a job that I was in the same career for 15 years. Walked away. I had to walk away from 2 divorces. But you survive it all. And so does everybody else. Right? So, is it this very protective stance that you have right now? Is that what's holding you back? The Empress. Renewal, rebirth. Springtime, planting your seeds. Watching them grow. I saw that tower and I seriously was like, for the love of God. It's like it comes back to haunt you. It's like you're moving forward. The tower's gone. The universe says, yes, you're moving forward. This is fantastic. Keep going. And then, bam. And I know you're being really patient with the process, but patience kind of slows things down, too. And you're done being controlled in your life. You want to take control of your life. Maybe not in a, and if you want to do it in a whips and chains way, don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't know. Really, I don't want to know. But, you know, if you're in a job where you have a really nasty boss that you're fighting with, if you're trying to figure out, like, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? It's really easy for me to say walk away, but it's not easy for me to say walk away because I've done it before. Ten of Swords. You guys have been in Ten of Swords for a while. You've been wanting to walk away from something for a while. And you keep coming back to it. And you keep juggling your options. And you keep saying, I really want to be renewed. I really want to have a new start. I really, really, really want to stop fighting. It is still Scorpio season for 2 days. The tower is representing Scorpio. King of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Four of Pentacles. I had to look at it because I thought it said 10 of Pentacles at first. The Six of Pentacles. So I feel like maybe you have somebody who is kind of helping you stand your ground. This King of Wands came out with like this very, could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius with Temperance here. So could this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands could be Sagittarius too. This makes me feel like in a way you're kind of getting grounded, because the Seven of Wands in the traditional tarot is like being really defensive and having to stand your ground. And that's what this guy is doing, but it's in a little, it's like in a victorious way. Like, this is where I'm standing. I'm standing my ground. And you're building on something. Saving up your pentacles. You could be saving up your pentacles to change jobs. I just feel like that maybe clearing up some stuff in your life before the new year comes, because you guys have been working so hard towards this moment, this Tower moment that does not have to be devastation. It just has to be done, because the universe is going to make it even more uncomfortable. And we've talked about that before, you know. I had Tower moment this week. Why do you think I've been so absent? And everybody goes through it, and we have to go through it, you know. So what's at the bottom here? Four of Swords. So this guy is laying in freezing, freezing snow. He has his swords around him. He's guarded his heart. And he has like wolves hanging out around him. Like, how uncomfortable is that? So sure, you may be like healing from something. Maybe you had surgery. But you're really guarded. Like, you're guarded against the wolves. Like, they're going to come eat you. Okay. I like it. I like the ending. I like the ending better. So towards mid-December, as we go through this Tower moment, Judgment, and see that the universe is like bringing like a medicine dropper. I always think of it as like one of those baby medicine droppers, and like healing this person, like coming up from purgatory. Call to action. Let me take care of you. Let me take care of this. The universe is saying, let me take, it is your time. Let me take care of this. Let me bring the Tower in. Let me just do it. The thing is, though, is you have to take the action too. Like, you have to go with it, right? Otherwise, if you're working against it, it's just going to keep coming back. You got to go where the universe is telling you to go, and not fighting it, and not fighting it. Take control of your life, the Emperor. Stand your ground. Be in control. Be your own boss. You could be dealing with an Aries, but I feel like this is you taking control of your life. Or you could be dealing with an Aries who, I don't know, resonated in your life. And what happens when you take control of your life and you work with the universe? Mid-December, the Tower falls. You can start brand new. You get new opportunities coming in. The Ace of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Cups. And, you know, with the aces, it doesn't have to be money falling from the sky. It doesn't have to be, you know, a large lottery win, or you get this huge, gigantic bonus. But it is Christmas in the United States. You guys got to tell me what other holidays are going on around the world, because I don't even know. That'd be really cool, though, to know. And then you get happiness from it. You get a stability in your life. It could be a stability within you that comes, like a physical stability. Because to earth signs, that is like a stable, tangible thing to be stable within. But you guys have been giving a lot. You guys have been giving a lot, and you've been working really hard. So take control of your life. You know, I don't want to see the Tower next year. I don't. So, I'm looking forward to your December love reading too. Should be interesting. But I mean, I really think that you guys, I mean, you're still kind of at that state where I don't know what to do, but it's not a lot. Like you really do, or you're having patience with yourself and everybody around you. But I think it's time to start about wanting to get that stability and happiness in your life. Announcements, yay! So, the general the recorded readings, the prices are still on special for December as well. They will go back to regular pricing in January. And InstantGo app, if you guys are iPhone users, download the InstantGo app. You can text me and you will get quicker answers to your questions. That link is also below, like right below the video, you'll see it. Donations. You guys are amazing for your donations. Without donations, this channel could not keep going. Seriously. So thank you very much for all of that. And if you would like to donate to keep the channel going, the link is below. It's all appreciated so much. You guys are fantastic. I will be traveling in the first weekend in December. I'll be in Iowa. And actually the weekend of, it's like the 14th to the 18th of December, I will be in East Pennsylvania. So let me know if you're interested on where I'm going to be, and I will let you know all of the details for that. Or if you are in the surrounding area, close to that area, let me know. And maybe I can stop by and we can do a personal reading. How fun. So have a good first half of November. I know the Tower's scary. I'm really sorry the Tower came. I didn't do it on purpose, I promise, because I do not want any of that for you guys. But I think it's time. It's like the end of the year. It's time. It's time. I love you all. I will see you for the general love readings. Bye.